Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going over lesson 34. So what we're doing is we're actually gonna make a greeting app which will respond to your name basically, and it will first ask you for your name and then you give it, and then you can give it any name really, and then it'll say hello back. So let's get started. First we're gonna have to set the title. So title is gonna be greeting app website actually. Then down here I'm gonna open up the link tag because we're gonna have to link some. So rel style sheet, this is gonna be for linking the style sheet, not like this. Link style sheet, rel style sheet, href. And then we put the style.css because that's where we're going to be putting the style code. Okay. This is in the wrong place. It should be inside the head. There. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start coding here inside the body. Inside the body we're going to make first a division. So to make the container. So class is equals to container. Once we made the container tag, we're gonna go forward and make a header tag. Now this will say the websites. And set any tag you want. Now we're gonna have a label. Now we specify what it's for, and this is going to be for a name input. And then we're going to go ahead and basically what this is for is going to say name input, so it's for the name input, right? So name, or actually input your name. Oops. There we go. Now we're gonna go down here. We're gonna actually make the input. So input, no line break because we want them all to be on the same line. This is gonna be the text type. And we're gonna go ahead and go ID. This is gonna be our input. Yes, so the placeholder for this is going to be called as your name. Now once this is done, we will go ahead and make the button. Oops. Okay. Now the button will be having an idea of the button, and we're gonna go ahead and test. Now we will go ahead and yes, okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to make the place for where the message will be displayed. Now we're gonna make a new division tag in which we're gonna have our message displayed. So ID is equals to greeting div, so greeting div. Text is actually gonna be nothing because we're gonna replace that with text. Now outside here, outside the division of the other one, script z, script, and href. Actually, sorry, source. I'm not hyperlinking this. Script.js. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make the CSS. Again, this is going to be long and it's not going to be fit into the video, so I'll just speed up this part. So yeah. So I am finally done with the CSS, and now we can move on to the JavaScript part of this project here. So let's go ahead and do that. There. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and start with making our variables, so and the function, and then we will go ahead and finish it off. So constant name input. So what you want to do is also keep on checking your variables. So we're actually going to be using here. So if we run this, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Everything's practically finished. What we're actually doing is we're just adding functions for this, really. So the JavaScript will not be changing anything on the outside, but yeah. So this label here, we want to get this label. Okay, that will be our constant over here, and is equals to document, and then we get the DOM element. So to get that, we do get elements, we could get element by ID, and then we put the ID, and we close it off there. We make a new one, constant, and then we need the button. So let's go down, save the button. The button's ID is button. Copy that, go back, paste this here, document dot get element by ID. There, double quotes, put that inside there. If you do not put it inside double quotes, it will not work. You can put it inside single quotes, double quotes, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, so let's make constant, and then we need to get the message. So greeting div, greeting division, I don't know why I named that way. Document dot get element by ID, and then paste this again. Oops, there. Now let's jump down some lines, and we're gonna start making the function. So to make a function in JavaScript, you first specify function, and then you give the function name. So since we're not boring, we're gonna actually make a function name. So the function name is gonna be generate greeting, and yeah, we have our name and we have our brackets. That's gonna be how we call the function. This is what we're gonna use to call the function. And now let's tell the computer what the function will actually be doing. So constant name is equals to, we take name input, so name input, and dot value. So the value of the name input will be names, and this name will be put inside a constant variable, which means it cannot be changed or edited in any way. So this here goes inside there, which is put inside the constant variable, which cannot be changed from the outside. So let's go down here. If name, no, this part is for that. Open up this brackets because this is a if statement here. So greeting div, what corrected there? Yeah. The text content, you should already know what text content means here. Please enter your name. And this there. Okay, refresh there. And yeah. Let's go ahead and go to the next part. So we close this, we jump down to this bracket, we press space, and we go else. So else, we go here, like this, and we take div dot text content, and that will be equals to hello. And then here, because we want to get the name, so what we will do is we will make it so that I can get the name. So we use the $sign and the curly brackets. This will, I'll explain this right now. Let's finish this. Welcome to the website. There we go. Now read. No, what's the button name? The button name is a button. Now we add the event listener, and we go ahead and click generate greeting. Okay, nice. Okay. Ooh. Let's double check our buttons. See if they're all going good. Button ID button. Let's change this to greeters, see what this is. The button should work like that. Oops. Yes, so I am back and I have actually understood what the error was. So the error actually was in the HTML, and if you guys saw, we had given name input here, and then we gave input for two different things which we didn't want to. And also what was the problem was that this was name input and this we had given as input, which is a mistake since we're using both of them really. So now what it is doing now is it is now printing our name. As you guys can see, my name is Gmail, so we can go and test that. Hello Gmail, welcome to the website. Okay, so if you want to change this, you can also go ahead and add a line break between the gray button and the there. So test, and there you go. So that's how you make this, I guess. And that will be it for today's video. So see you guys in the next one.